So a couple of weeks back, I brought you guys a series of news reports that the upcoming Samsung Galaxy Unpacked event, where the next foldables are expected to be unveiled, had been moved forward. Typically, this event occurs sometime in early August, but again, this report was indicating that it had been moved forward into late July. The speculation there was that they wanted to kind of move up to compete more directly against the Pixel Fold, which will be in our hands at the end of June. And then just the other day, we started getting these news reports. Samsung confirms new unpacked venue and late July Z Fold 5 and Z Flip 5 launch. So it seemed as though these reports had been absolutely on the mark. They had been true, because what had happened here is that Samsung on their little blog page had posted an article talking about this late July event that was going to be held in Seoul, South Korea. But that's where things get a little bit strange, because as you can see in this article, that post on their blog website was then taken down. It appeared as though it was posted too soon. They weren't ready to unveil that date just yet. So I think a lot of it's just, well, they just weren't ready to unveil that date just yet. Whatever. It's still going to happen in late July. No big deal. But we have another report here from My Smart Price, and they're saying that there's more to the story than just that. If you scroll down here, and link to this article is in the description, they go on to say it looks like Samsung will also hold a separate event in the US and Canada. Strange wording, separate event singular in the US and Canada. Those are two places. So I'm assuming they're going to hold one event for a US/Canadian launch. And they say this is in August, which is closer to the normal date that we typically see these events happen. Specifically, they're saying this event would occur on August 11th. So again, July 26th for Seoul, South Korea. That region gets to see the device and presumably begin ordering that device. And then August 11th, the same will happen for the United States and Canada. Let's just call it North America. So that might actually indicate a staggered launch where South Korea gets their hands on this device first. They're able to start ordering it first, presumably. So presumably they're going to be getting it first as well. And then us over here are going to have to wait a little bit longer. My working assumption would be August 11th is probably your global date minus South Korea. A little bit strange. I don't know why they're doing it differently this time, but that does appear to be possibly what is going on. If you're wondering what you're going to be seeing at this event, well, we're going to be getting the Z Fold 5, which is going to be not changing a whole lot, a new internal system on a chip, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. According to some reports, a brand new hinge, which should allow the device to fold totally flat, should allow the crease to be less visible, potentially dust resistance coming along as well. We should be getting the Z Flip 5, which basically everything I just said about the Z Fold 5 should be true of the Flip as well. New hinge, dust resistance, new internals. We should also be getting the Galaxy Watch 6 as well, which looks to be pretty decent because the Classic might be making a return and bringing back that rotating bezel that so many of us have been longing to see the return of for many years. Of course, whenever that event actually does happen and goes live, you're going to want to be subscribed to this channel to be here to watch along with myself and potentially hundreds and hundreds of other lovely people that do love to come in and watch these events along with everybody else and interact in the chat and have a good time. So hit that subscribe button before you go. I'll see you on the next one. And until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.